offline.
Yeah, I realised that.
Did your internet hiccup or something?
I don't know.
Mythical.
Thank you, Mythical, for your very helpful contribution. You're getting shot next. Actually, no,
I
Mythical,
agree,
I take that
Mythical.
back. I'm sorry. Hold on.
You're back.
There we go.
Ow!
I told you I was going to shoot you.
Yeah, I don't.
It's an impressive commitment to the bit.
How did that happen?
What?
I fell through a floor.
I don't know.
That happened to me earlier too.
Open JDK platform binary. Is that to do with Minecraft?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was. I'm just double checking. I'm still reading as an unstable bitrate.
You've always
Joke.
struck me as an unstable bit, right?
I was still like, who wants to take that one?
Jokes on Minecraft. Hunter's non-binary.
That might explain why it's an unstable binary bit rate.
Yeah.
That's annoying because I thought it was. I'd come to the conclusion that it was Subnautica that was causing the problems. It's evidently not.
Not necessarily. One hiccup does not make a.
Does not an internet issue make?
Yeah. Well,
No,
that
I
computer
suppose
issue
not.
make. An internet issue would be an internet issue. What you were having before was a processing issue.
Yeah.
If you look at your processor, you like maxing out to 100.
Well, when
Because if you're not, it shouldn't be capping your network card.
not at 100, but a brief spike such as arriving at deep water could
Yeah, it's Alcon's fault. Yeah.
bump me
Okay.
there. Well, I'm hovering between 70 and 90. It's
Sure you
bouncing
haven't
all
installed
over.
anything weird on your computer recently?
Fairly confident, but who knows? Maybe I went to a dodgy website without realizing.
Maybe.
Who knows what I get up to
Weirder
in my
things
personal time.
happen.
Ads rolling.
I know, right?
For anyone not subscribed, I apologize. Unfortunately, my stream does that when
Oh, it resets, so you got the
yeah.
pre-roll ads again.
Yeah. Stupid little. Those turnips grew quickly.
Some of them do.
Right, no, there was a genuine reason for me actually coming here, apart from shooting you. I was going to need to come here anyway.
What you need?
You're the closest portal to the ancient cities.
Oh, okay.
Well, my original plan was to fly out to those coordinates, but then I was informed that those coordinates were nothing interesting. They're just a snow biome. So instead, I'm going to go to these ancient cities and check that see if one of them hasn't been raided yet, and then I'm going to raid it solo with no
Sweet.
wool. I'll see you here when I respawn.
Okay. Did you set your spawn?
At the Pride Lands.
Do you want to set spawn somewhere closer?
I'll put a bed at the ancient city. Don't worry.
Okay.
I do not want to. Cosmic doesn't want to know what I get up to on the internet. I make a mockery
Probably for the
of
best.
really old people, like Alcorn.
There it is.
He's not really old. He's just simply old.
Well, let's put it this way:
Thanks.
the ancient cities have myths about the Elkhorn.
What?
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Now I think that was actually quite a good one. I just flew into the side of a mountain.
That was pretty good.
I did actually find out the other day that one of the servers that one of the sister servers to the one I see is on is actually called Elkhorn.
Oh, is it?
Like,
really?
It would have been really good if we'd been put on the Elkhorn server.
What are the odds of that happening?
Slim, but it didn't happen, so you know.
Then again, if you search Elkhorn in come on world render. Oh, we're in Cosmic's favourite biome.
If you search Elkhorn in Come On World Render.
Sorry. I didn't know what I was flying into, so I was panicking about the fact that the world wasn't rendering in. Yeah, so if you search Elkhorn in Twitch, you get Elkhorn 95, and this is just if you search the word Elkhorn. This is not if you search specifically Elkhorn 95. If you search Elkhorn, you get Elkhorn 95 as the first result. That might be because I'm following him. Then someone called Elkhorn with an E at the end. Before anyone questions the fact that yes, you spell Elkhorn with an E. And then you get South Elkhorn, a church in KY, which I believe is Kentucky.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a church in Kentucky called South Elkhorn, the South Elkhorn Church, and they live stream.
Huh.
So, yeah. I just thought that was an interesting tidbit I'd discovered that people might be curious to hear.
Yeah.
Cosmic wants me to burn the birch forest to the ground. Cosmic, there is a small problem with that. Pax, would you like to explain the small problem with that?
Might not have been listening.
What's the problem
Firetek's
with
turn.
wanting to burn something to the ground on this server?
Oh, the lack of Firetek, yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, there is no fire tech, Cosmic, so I cannot burn it to the ground. I can chop it to the ground and then burn the individual pieces, but I'm not going to do that.
You could
I can
cover
provide
it in
you with-
lava. It wouldn't burn, but it would be covered in lava.
This is true.
Just send it to Texas.
Just
Then, then it would definitely burn. Fire tick or no.
everything burns in Texas.
At least right now.
Yes, it's apparently quite hot in Texas for those that were unaware.
In case of
No, right? No one's mentioned it.
No, no.
Of course,
It was
people,
news to me.
people that live in Arizona are like, right.
Yeah.
How hot is it in
Sure,
Arizona?
Hot. Well, they've had temperatures of 120.
And in normal measurements, that is...
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you.
Divide by 2, subtract 32.
Isn't it like times by 5 over
that
9 minus 32 or something?
48.8.
48, okay. I've worked in kitchens at that temperature. It's not fun.
Yeah.
I pretended to be a hippo at that temperature. That's about all I was up to when I was in 50-degree heat.
Luckily, it's a dry heat because otherwise you'd be dead.
Yeah, we had a heat wave in Turkey that was that hot, and it was literally in the middle of the day, everyone just disappeared and went and found fans or aircon. I just sat in the lee of the boat where it was coolest, just with like everything below my nose in the water.
I found emerald ore. Sorry,
Nice.
Hello?
I'm casually mining up some ore that I found on my way down, and behind some of the iron ore there was emerald. Because what I really need, what I'm really lacking in, is iron.
Yeah. Well, you don't have iron ore. Well, maybe you do, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't, because I convert it all into iron ingots. Which makes no sense, really, because I
You have
do
an
not
iron
need more iron. I'd be better off keeping it as raw iron blocks.
Yep.
I've just remembered that
Use-
I saw some coal and I didn't actually mine it. So I'm going back up to mine the coal.
No, right, Cosmic?
And just not dedicated enough, Hunter. You don't value our friendship enough to chop down a birch forest and burn the logs. No, I do value our friendship, Cosmic, because I'm biting my tongue. I'm not threatening to build something in the Pride Lands. Something that you reminded me today that you're not a fan of.
A giant scaffolding made out of birch.
No, I know they're not a fan of that.
Oh.
I also intend to build that at some point. I mean, nothing.
Drop bears?
Drop bears. No one's a fan of
Drop
drop bears. No one likes drop bears.
Yeah,
Drop bears are terrifying.
that's why I thought Cosmic wouldn't like them.
Yeah, but this is something I'd forgotten that Cosmic doesn't like.
Oh.
So it needs to be something that Cosmic doesn't like, that you know Cosmic doesn't
enticing.
like. That. Pardon?
Mint icing.
As someone who also doesn't like anything mint flavored that isn't toothpaste, that's actually not something that surprises me. because I think anyone who likes mint is weird, and anyone who doesn't like mint is
I
normal.
like mint.
I don't actually know if Cosmic does or does not like mint icing. I just don't like it, so I was projecting.
See what happens if you do.
I like
Is
mint,
that in
it's
reference to the suggested birch scaffolding, or in reference to the threat I just made? I suspect it's in reference to the threat, but I feel like I should
Why does
confirm.
mint have to be weirdly burny? Is my issue with mint.
That's called an allergy.
fine.
No, it's
not a- yeah, I-
it's like
It's-
spicy
yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's a creeper. That's a burning creeper. I just made it more dangerous.
Kawa.
I'm in a dripstone cave, so I'm having to fight the urge to just mine copper for the rest of the stream.
I've just fixed the netherwood farm, so I'm just trying to get some netherwood.
Just
Uh,
cutting down trees.
what's Elcorn up to?
Chopping.
I'm fishing.
Fishing with a
It's
rocket.
the way you said that, like you went I'm and then like in rather like passionate tone, and then you just went fishing in a rather like I'm doing something very dull, but I'm doing it tone.
Oh, I'm fishing with a crossbow and firework rockets.
What you're doing is fishing for another arrow to the face, Alcorn.
Okay.
It's-
Violence.
Alcorn
it's
95
hillbilly
played Creeper for 50
Oh.
bits.
Okay, that's fair.
Can't believe you had to question why I was going to shoot you.
Well, I mean, I like
You had to
know,
pick out
you
the
know.
particular reason. Like, there's a lot of things that set you off.
Maybe I'm a creeper in disguise. Maybe the creeper disguise isn't actually disguise. Maybe the hunter is the disguise.
Mm.
Wow, this is a lot of copper. This isn't even a copper vein.
So, why were you going underground again?
Ancient City.
Just checking.
Oh, everyone in this channel knows full well that I am going to get sidetracked by ores. I always get sidetracked by ores. Anyone who thinks otherwise is it was in reference to the threat. Okay. It's really frustrating because that's actually something I have wanted to build at Treetops for a while, and now I feel like I probably shouldn't because it would be not
That's
very
really
nice to Cosmic.
Oh.
It's really inconvenient when you're in a rowboat with Hunter, getting distracted by the oars.
For God's sake, Leos!
Nice.
Oh, for crying out loud. The frustrating thing about that one is I actually laughed, so I can't be super mad.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I did not laugh.
No, you did. Oh, that's a bigger cave. Oh, we're finally reaching copper.
Because you need copper.
Yes, iron, lapis. Because I need any of these things.
Stone.
Oh, I don't need
Are
stone.
we're just calling out things that you see now?
Only ores.
Only ores. Don't make another boat joke.
Also, I was going to say birch, oak, acacia.
Mithril.
What? For
That'd be weird. You just come across mithril
I'm
ore.
evading mithril.
Yeah,
Suddenly modded.
Deep slate coal.
And then
Ooh.
Multiple
Wow.
deep slate coal. Lots of deep slate coal.
Wow. Nice.
I think they found some deep slate coal.
11.
That's impressive. See, that's worth getting.
I
Deep
found,
slate lapis. Is that impressive?
deep slate emerald ore the other day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still in a meadow biome, so you never know. My inventory's going to be full before I even get down there.
Well,
Did
it won't
you
be
bring
after you
your-
die.
Did you?
Thanks
You
for the
bring a
vote
stack
of
of
encouragement.
boxes.
Where am I?
Well, did
Yes,
you bring
I
your
brought.
ender chest?
Well, you said you were
Yes.
going down there without wool, so I'm not holding out much hope. But I'll be rooting for you.
I didn't take
Oh.
wool the last time I went to an ancient city.
Mythical, did you go out to Advancement Land?
No, she's just a star. She's
Oh,
just a
nice.
star trader.
Mythical Star Trader.
Ow. And yes, I know I'm building back up just to dig back into that area, but I have my reasons. Don't ask what they are.
I'll say there are good reasons too.
They are, as long as you don't look at them. They're good reasons at a distance.
From a distance.
Oof.
What do you reckon? Do I have enough wood yet?
Right, look at the
How
minimap.
many
I am
shulkers of wood do you have?
How much wood could a mini packs
pack.
chuck
Pack.
if a mini packs could packs wood?
How much wood could a pack's
How?
axe could a packs pack with an axe? If a packs could pack with an axe, I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just trying
How
to
many
make things
How many stacks
twist.
could a pax?
I was about to tell you not to injure yourself.
How many stacks could a mini packs
Come
pack if a mini
on.
packs
Yeah,
could
how-
This
how
must
many-
end somewhere.
How many stacks could a pax axe?
This must run out at some. Oh,
I
I'm
do.
nearly there.
I've got wood again.
Oh wait, hold on. If I go
yeah.
down here,
Oh,
was close.
it
I
only
nearly just
took me a week.
plummeted.
Family friendly.
What?
Nothing.
Really? Really?
yes.
Kick you? Not me physically.
Oh, could anyone
Um,
explain? Pax, could you explain to me why Elcorn was listed as an anonymous player?
Yes, because Alcorn is mysterious and has special powers.
Elcorn, can you explain why you're listed as an anonymous player?
Haven't a clue. I've run into when I've gone to log onto the server and I've seen you or Jay Price or other people listed as anonymous players before. I
Okay,
logged
so
in.
it's not a unique.
It's one of the new features about you can make yourself anonymous, but occasionally the server, for some reason, decides to pick someone and make them anonymous.
Okay, it's just a random thing then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Message from Mythical for Elcorn.
Yes, I know. I have a bee in the nether.
Yes, and everyone who sees it is going to point it out to you because it's a very unusual thing to just casually have a bee in the nether and not be interested.
Whereabouts in the nether is it?
my
By
nether
his portal.
Thanks,
Okay.
Lewas. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
I have 7 random cherry planks in my torches shulker box.
Hey, mini packs. Do I? Do I really?
Yes, you do.
I
Do you not know?
I hadn't heard.
Oh well, I'm glad we were able to inform you.
Mm-hmm. All right. You're not the first person to have said something about it.
I am
Mythical. That's why it's
packing
funny.
crimson wood, Cosmic.
I don't know why I've
Nothing
typed that,
nefarious.
Mythical. I don't know why I've typed that at all. Because Mythical can hear me. Now, I've realised that how my phrasing of that does sound a bit creepy. But who cares? This shulker needs to go...
Does anyone want any product of the wood farm? Because there's a lot of everything except for wood in it right now.
What?
So I've got tons of bone meal, shulker shells, fungus,
I'll take a bunch of bone meal.
warped wart and wart blocks. Like
I'll take bone
we
meal.
need to Okay, well,
Fungus
you
are the
can get as
mushrooms,
much
right?
as you want. There's tons.
Okay. Well, the next time
Yes.
I'll take some
I have
fungus
to
if you.
repair this.
Well, there's loads of it over here. Help yourself.
If you're alright to drop it off at Pride Lands, that'd be wonderful. But if you don't,
No.
if you're not able to,
No.
that's fine.
No.
I can't tell if you're saying that just to be difficult because you actually can't.
I'm glad.
No.
I'm glad you got the tree farm working. No, you were getting rather frustrated.
Oh, I remember what I wanted.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So
I don't need my shovel for this, so I'll take my Silk Touch hoe instead.
I just needed to break down what I'd done and start from scratch. I just needed a different approach, and I was trying to keep the thing that I'd already done and try and move forward with a broken approach.
Right, I'm in the ancient
As soon as I
city.
broke it down,
Interestingly,
clicked.
I'm not. I'm listed as still in a meadow biome. I'm stood on top of an ancient city arch.
No, maybe it's because you're on top of the arch. Drop down into one of the low spots on it.
I have to be here before I'm in the deep dark.
What did you want, Hunter? You wanted fungus.
Yeah, both types is fine. Crimson primarily, but I'll happily take warped.
Anyone need shulkers?
Cosmic.
I can categorically say, without a doubt, I do not wish to have your fungus.
It's delightful with a bit of garlic butter.
Really?
Ew.
Garlic mushrooms, you want?
Yeah, it's fungus.
Why is there a chest just with a single golden apple? I didn't know that was a thing. Now this place hasn't been lit up and there isn't much wool around, which suggests that it's not been explored yet. And I'm hoping that's the case. Because otherwise I'm wasting my time and putting myself in an awful lot of danger for a single golden apple. Not even an enchanted golden apple. Oh, I see another chest.
Holy mo.
How
Where do you
do I...
want bone meal, Lewis?
You can just put it in my my mailbox, if that's convenient for you.
There's Shrieker there.
The power of books. What's that one?
That's the
That's
you read
using a comparator with the new.
with the
Oh,
new
the new
chisel
chest.
bookshelf.
I probably did that when I was building Hunter's house.
You've done them all. What, every single
Nice.
advancement? I don't think
GG.
I've got. I still don't have smithing with style.
No,
I'm
that's the only one I
missing
don't have.
Snout
No,
and ward.
I got that when I was decorating the smithing hall.
Yeah, I think I helped with some of that, but not all of it. Oh my god!
That doesn't sound good.
Look at my stream.
Ooh, that's fun.
For someone who didn't bring any wool, even if I had, I don't think I could actually safely block those all off.
Not with the shrieker next to the.
Yeah, but I don't think I could surround that
sensor.
chest either.
You could put up a wall between. You could put up a wall of wool between the chest and all that.
Yeah.
I might know which side of this building is yours and Cosmic.
Are you in the Pride Lands?
Yeah.
Are you inside? If you're trying to go in the main build, well, I mean, the doors have our heads on them, but if you actually want to dump stuff for me somewhere, dump it by the train.
Okay.
Because that's where that's where I'm actually building. Within the house, we don't have a mechanism for separating our stuff.
They're just some shulker boxes. I'm just going to put them on the floor.
Multi-shots, Curse of Binding, some Echo Shards. Whoops. Efficiency 5 and breaking 3 diamond hoe. How long's the cooldown on the Warden?
10 minutes.
Like not once he's summoned. I mean once you've triggered a.
Pretty sure the cooldown on anything Warden related is 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Warden doesn't linger for 10 minutes. I know that.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But it doesn't lose the levels of annoyance. I don't know what the right. I don't know what the right.
I know
term
what you
is.
mean. I thought it was 5 minutes, but okay, it's 10.
I could be. I was say I could be wrong.
Oh dear. That's nothing bad. I just feel like I rubber banded slightly, but no one else is mentioning anything. So.
Yeah,
Well,
our
I've
servers like
I've
chugging,
been
so.
teleporting all over the place.
Oh,
so-
have
No,
you?
yeah.
Okay, I feel better now.
I'll say I'm stood still. I'm in
I don't
a
particularly
single
want
place
to.
at the moment. So
I don't want to have another internet hiccup whilst I'm in an ancient city.
no,
It,
that
do,
would be
it does
bad.
seem a bit chugger than usual at the moment for some reason.
Considering that there's only 5 of us online.
Only.
I mean, we
Yes,
are in a
okay.
bunch of different places.
Yeah, we are. So there's me over here. Then there's Elkhorn down here. Mythical is in this area, at least she was. Then I'm guessing Pax is over here. Now that they've stopped teleporting. And Lewas, I don't actually know where you are.
No, this is in a mystery location to the north of the Orca.
Yeah.
To the north of the Orca.
It'll be me teleporting around Mythical. Don't worry about it. Oh,
What are you doing in the Pride Lands?
dropping
Not
stuff
that
off?
far
You asked me
north.
to drop off.
Oh, you. I thought you were saying Lewas in the north of the Orca.
I am north of the Orca.
North of the Orca is also Lewis's build area.
Lots of places have a north.
Are you
Especially
referring to?
the
Thing
Orca,
about the
apparently.
funny thing about north is it's just a direction, not a
Are you
location,
referring to
so, you know.
behind the cathedral or a different area?
I am not behind the cathedral. Well, I suppose it
Lewis-
depends on what you mean behind the
Lewis is
cathedral.
building a slime farm
Yes.
north of the Orca.
Okay.
In the mangrove swamp.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I already built it. I'm just making it even more efficient.
I'm discovering the flaw with coming to one of these places without any wool, and it's not so much that I can't safely explore, as I can't safely open any chests. I can explore just
Okay.
fine because I just hold shift down, and I'm very good at holding shift. But
I left you bone mail on the postal boat.
Thanks.
I'd missed those sensors. How do I get up? Oh, there's a ladder here.
God, stupid. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, just nerve pain for no particular reason.
Since when did nerves hurt for a reason? Well, nerve pain.
Yeah, they
Technically,
really got on my nerves.
isn't all pain technically nerve pain? Hello, Exapol, welcome on in. Sorry, I'm not being
Yeah,
very
but
attentive.
it specifically, I've got damaged nerves.
Yeah.
I've got MS, so the myelin sheath thing on my nerves is missing.
Yeah.
And I'm getting cross signals in my fingers right now, and it's hurting. But yes, all pain is technically nerve pain. Just where it came from is not normally just the nerve.
Yeah.
You can have heartache. That's pain that doesn't come from nerves. Not
Well,
really.
now you're getting into emotional pain.
Yeah, it's still pain.
And it still lives in the cerebrum, which is almost entirely
True.
nerves.
Well, we're all made of meat, so.
Meat pain. Everything is meat pain. Just so we know, that's now from now on, it's all meat pain.
Remember, we are all just a lump of soggy bacon.
We're made of meat.
Oh, we're not really bacon. Bacon's very specific.
It's salty meat, which is apparently what the brain is. I don't know how people know the brain is salty.
Well,
I suppose someone asked a cannibal.
I do know that, like, human flesh is rather similar to pig flesh, apparently. So
I was about to say, you know this?
Yeah, they use it in ballistic testing for
Yeah,
weapons all the
It's
time.
well known.
As a human analog, they use a pig carcass.
Okay, I didn't know that. I
And
think I
there's
keep finding
several organs that you could that are similarly sized in pigs and humans,
haven't they
and could be possible transplant.
experimented with like pig
Pig
organs for
heart transplants.
transplants?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they're meant as temporary stopgaps, but whoa, that was close. I nearly jumped direct. That could have gone very badly. My elytra activated. I didn't mean for it to.
Mm.
But at the very least, it told me that I could safely open this chest. I just got 2 enchanted golden apples from the same chest.
cool.
Enchanted golden apples?
Yes, enchanted golden apples.
Nice.
They don't look enchanted. Oh yeah, they are enchanted.
Yeah.
It doesn't look it on the screen.
No, I've got
Um,
reduced enchantment glint. No, I've got the
That would
enchantment
explain
glint
Yeah, I saw it when they hovered
pack
over
from.
it.
Yeah, so did I. I saw the purple name.
That's number 2.
Just bite the bullet and whack all those with a hoe real quick.
I've got 2 shriekers. Look where they are.
Yeah.
That's really
That's why
annoying.
that's why people go with wool.
Yeah.
Really cool going into Infinity Cave now.
Oh yeah.
That was apropos to nothing, but I just went in for the first time since we were building in there or something.
Oh nice. Yeah, I really like what we did with that entry.
Bye bye, Cosmic. Sleep well.
That's me for the night. Been a long day. Have fun, don't die, or do. I'm not the boss of you. Thank you, Cosmic, for stopping by. Thank you for all that you do. Sleep well, and I'm sure I will talk to you tomorrow at some point.
Thanks,
You're not the boss of us.
Let's face it, Cosmic is. Oh crap!
Oh crap.
There it is. I accidentally touched some water, which meant the shift deactivated.
Oh.
Why are you doing this without wool?
Because I'm a moron, obviously.
Can't deny.
It's like you said it, not us.
Yes, I know I said it. I said it because it's accurate. What kind of smart person rates an ancient city without wool?
I just realised we're almost at the time of year where we can spookify the pumpkin patch.
Oh yeah, we can
Yay!
start getting ready for Halloween again.
Yep.
So my Instagram Reels feed is still full of Christmas stuff.
Right.
I don't know why, because it's been full of Christmas stuff since mid-July. Now, I'm
is
not
it like
complaining.
coming from businesses? Because businesses are all like
No.
retail
These are
businesses and stuff.
these are just people. These are just people who made Christmas Reels at some point, and they're in my Instagram Reels. The algorithm has decided that I'm ready to celebrate Christmas.
Do you keep watching them?
Well, I just scroll through my feed. I don't really.
Well,
do I watch them to the end?
Do you stop on them?
yes.
Well, I stop on every reel I see just to figure out what it is. But
Yeah,
I
that-
generally
that's your
don't stay
problem.
for very long on the Christmas ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I will send my
if you
sister a
stay
dog reel.
If you stay for too long, it reads it as you wanting it, and it'll send you more of that thing.
Okay, I'll send my sister a dog reel then, because that will confuse the algorithm so much that I'll only get dog reels for the next month.
That's how I ended up with cats. watched 2 cat videos in a run, and all of a sudden all I got was cat videos.
Bye! Sorry, I deliberately summoned a second warden so I could loot a couple of chests. And I was still looting the chests when the warden actually came out, so I was shouting bye to the warden.
What do you need in those chests?
Ward armor trim.
Brave Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away, away. I didn't! When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely
That's what
turned
they
his
need.
tail
Content.
and yet brave Sir Robin turned about and gallantly he chickened out, bravely taking to his feet, he beat a very brave retreat. Bravest of the brave, Sir Robin.
That is distressingly accurate, Elcom. Thank you for those bits.
You're welcome.
By the way, I suspect you're somewhere near an hour, but I don't know where your stream resets.
I am about an hour. It reset about 25 minutes in. Excuse me, I'm just going to summon another warden.
Yeah, you started at the bottom of the hour, so you're at an hour, even though your stream only says 35.
Sorry, I was just summoning another warden.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Right, 1, 2. Have we still got that third one active? No, looks like the third one's gone, so I've only got 2 wardens active now.
Only.
Yes, only.
Only 2. Only 2.
I think rather than
Only 2.
rather than take a
Beautiful,
break,
yes.
I might just go for the next 30 minutes and then call it there. Just go for 90 minutes rather than 2 hours, and then finish at my usual time. Just for my own sake, because I've got stuff to do and I can't stay in bed super late like I did today. And also I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
But thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. Good catch, Pax.
One's bit at the boss.
You know what I should really be doing? I should be marking these chests in some way as looted. Oh, warden burying.
You could break them.
Yeah, but that increases the amount of shriekers I'm going to set off. So. Because placing torches doesn't do that.
If you, I'll say if you've already summoned the warden,
Yeah, it just summons more wardens.
or if you're going to summon it by, if you're going to summon the warden by opening the chest anyway, just break chest.
Well, yes, but I'm trying not to just willy-nilly summon wardens. I'm trying to be a bit restrictive.
How many wardens have you summoned already?
3.
Do we have a number of wardens which qualifies as willy-nilly?
5. Simultaneous.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Simultaneously. 5 simultaneously. I wish to make that clear. Simultaneously. Understand?
I think Hunter wants us to know it's simultaneous.
I'm not sure. It really wasn't clear.
Oh, I didn't land on that pillar. I can't see. I can't see. I'm on 2.5 hearts. Because I just keep crashing into things.
Eat one of those enchanted apples you got.
Yeah, I'll say, I'm like, you got good food.
Yes, I do. Pork chops. Mythrock pork chops. Oh, you were referring to the golden apples.
Mm-hmm.
But why would I eat them when I can hoard them for a later date? I might need them at another point.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right, there we go. I'm really happy I got the smithing template. I know it's Ward and therefore not the rare one, but still. The fact that I got one at all
I
is...
can't
Yeah,
believe I
the
got
fact that-
2 in 2 chests of that.
Yeah, I mean it's impressive that you got that. So
Okay, that answers that question. I wondered if taking fall damage but landing on wool still triggered sensors. Turns out it does. I've looted these ones before!
Yeah, well, it's not like you're stepping on the wall, it's the sound of your ankles snapping, so it makes sense that you'd... Hey, Skelly Horse.
I'm just trying to figure out where the guy I flew away from is. He's over there. I'm here. He's there. I'm here. We're not very far apart.
let's see. Food specific enchantments. Depth Strider, Feather Fall.
Wow! Oh, that's new.
What's new?
I just almost crashed into a solid line of birch trees at Sandy's place.
Is Sandy building a cosmic repellent force field?
Looks like it.
It sounds like it. You know what this exploration has actually really given me the urge to do?
It's in a wool farm.
It's not a wool farm, I have one of those. Granted, it's a wool farm made up of 2 sheep, but it's technically still a wool farm.
My wool farm is 4 or 5 sheep. I don't remember. It's a smallish number of sheep. Yeah.
You have a wolf farm?
Me or Lewis?
I have sheep. I have sheep.
Yes, technically that makes... Oh my god, it generated right next to me!
Well, yeah, it generates in proximity to whatever made the noise.
Yeah, I thought it generated in proximity to the shrieker that set it off.
Nope.
These shulker boxes is called "Don't Be Suspicious," which instinctively makes me suspicious.
No, it's giving me... You know what we did with the Bastion? Where we rebuilt it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to do that with an ancient city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That'd be cool.
suggested us having a crack at that, and it didn't seem to go down very well. So
I think at the time... Were we exploring an ancient city at the time?
probably.
That probably why it didn't go down very well. When
I've
I'm the
got
only
a
one...
completely tamed ancient city. Like,
Oh, do you?
there's
Where?
no spawnable. In the 5 cities area.
Okay, I didn't realise.
Yeah, I've wanted to grab one and put in like modern apartments and things. You know, like it's a post-apocalyptic like city underground.
Isn't views, is there?
Well, I think we established that it in fact wasn't easy for him to say. I would quite like to just rebuild one as it was.
Oh yeah.
But like out of deep slate and everything. I mean, let's face it, we have the deep slate for it.
I'd like
And-
to rebuild it as the Underdark.
I think Lewas has the monopoly on Underdark related things, so we'd need to do it with his
No,
permission.
no,
Not
I could be what are the fungus people called? Myconids or something. Yeah, I could build it as a myconid.
It could be an ancient Ilflid city. You could
Yeah.
be.
I do like the Illithid.
The Draugr. You know,
Yeah,
That's
I
the-
like that.
Underdark
That's
dwarves.
basically the dwarven equivalent of the drow.
The
Yeah.
Svirfneblin,
Yeah, get you some
Bless you.
Underdark gnomes.
Thunderdark gnomes.
Right. So all this is doing
Like
for those. So
blinged
what,
and
for those that
stone.
don't know, we're discussing D&D creatures, and all this is doing is really making me want to play D&D again, which is really annoying because I have no
We'll
one to
play
play
Baldur's
D&D
Gate.
with. Yes, because what
Yeah.
I need is another time sync game.
Well, you've just thrown a game out, so
Because my
Okay.
computer can handle Baldur's Gate
it
Yeah, if
might
you keep the
actually be
settings
able to.
down.
It's fairly light. It's
while
not.
streaming.
It's not. It's not graphics heavy like.
Okay.
Yeah, you can turn up the graphics, but the differences are very minimal.
Okay.
Like I did both settings, and it's not like the difference between the minimum settings and the maximum settings is not that much because it's an isometric game. Like it's not.
Okay, I didn't realize it was isometric.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
would anyone
going for
like a copy of Other Side?
Nah. Already got something good.
Hey, frog.
I just picked it up, so I figured I'd offer. I don't actually have a copy. I might have a copy of 5 again. I'm not sure. I don't know how many fragments I already had.
I'll say I've got a few extra copies of relics. So.
That's the only thing I haven't done yet because unfortunately, just so people who didn't know, I am not a very patient person when playing this game.
Hence
for anyone
why
who-
you don't have wolf.
No, that's because I forgot to actually pack any when I set off, and I couldn't
Yeah,
be bothered
because
to
you're
go back for it.
impatient.
I mean, we could look at it that way, I guess. But it makes the archaeology side of things solo very difficult to keep my attention on.
It's understandable.
I need to have another stimulant to be able to focus on the archaeology, which is a shame because I do actually really enjoy it, but I just can't focus on it. So I need more stimulus, and generally for me, the best stimulants are interacting with people. I can't get into this thing. There's nowhere where there's a block.
Get into what thing?
This structure.
Oh, by the way, I've done some science, and you cannot unwax a sign.
Yeah, I told you that like that day.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
How many blocks do you have to fall to take damage?
3.
Thank you. Oh crap. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I'm trapped!
Oh, that's not good.
Can I suggest not being trapped?
As soon as they kill you, you won't be trapped anymore.
Thank you, Lewis. Your contribution is no longer required. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about you right now. Does them sniffing you count as resetting the timer, or just them hearing you?
As long as they're not actively
Yeah, I
getting
think if they're
angry, I don't
if they're
think it
yeah
counts.
if they're sniffing, it means they haven't seen you, and I think that doesn't count. So the timer's running, the despawn timer is running.
Okay.
boy, does however long it takes seem like for freaking ever while you're waiting for them to go away.
Yeah, I know. Problem is, I can't safely open this chest and loot what's inside whilst it's here.
Nope.
It just occurred to me I should just run away now that I'm outside because it can't actually follow me. It can't get out.
Yeah. That's one way to go.
That you know of.
No,
Could have learned to fly.
well, you're right.
Like-
It could have done.
Like a new Dalek.
It's
as
just
opposed
occurred
the
to me
old
it's going to be there a while. Because look at that experience orb. Although it's coming towards the free cam when I move. Oh no. That experience orb is hovering on the
Skulk sensor.
skulk sensor, so it's
Skulk
triggering
sensor.
the warden.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I really want that chest.
Warden steps, warden heartbeats, warden tendrils click. Warden groans angrily.
Oh, Expert, what specs do you have? Sorry. I have specs that can handle running Subnautica, but not streaming it. That's all we need to know. My computer
Yeah, the
can handle.
recommended specs for Baldur's Gate are slightly above your computer, but the minimum specs are under it. One of the biggest problems you'd have is the 150 gigabyte install space.
Yeah, let's not comment on my terrible.
And the 100 hours of gameplay.
Why would that be
Well,
a problem?
that's not a problem. That's a feature.
It's true.
If
It's
it was
not a
only
bug,
20 hours, it really wouldn't be worth it, would it?
No.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Ship it.
I did notice when the update came through yesterday, the number of changes was pretty ridiculous. And suddenly the wizard was being flirty with me, so I don't know if that was a change, but
Gale does that.
he wasn't before, and suddenly he is. That's why I was like, what changed?
You
I couldn't
did.
get him to stop being flirty with me, so.
I think
Even
I
at-
know he did a few times to begin with. I was refusing to give him.
Even after I told him I was like, look, dude. I like you as a friend, alright?
Comparing me to his assistant and telling me that's a good thing.
Is Baldur's Gate single or multiplayer?
You can play
Both.
multiplayer, but it's generally single player.
Okay. The only reason I'm asking is because one of the reasons I want to play D&D is because I enjoy the group
I
aspect
would
of
actually
it.
be interested to play a multiplayer Baldur's Gate, like a full party.
I would,
multiplayer
but I would
Baldur's
only
Gate.
do that after you've like played.
Yeah, after you completed it once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I
Because
just
it
summon
would be
another warden?
It would feel very much like the.
How did I summon
Possibly.
another warden? I wasn't doing anything. Wait.
'Cause I can imagine a full, like, if you could get like you and 3 other people together to play Baldur's Gate, it would very much feel like a classic D&D experience.
Yes.
Did you say you and 3 other people, or you and 4 other people?
It's you and 3 other.
3 other, it's four
Okay.
total.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember how many people are in a classic Dungeons and Dragons party.
Between 4 and 5, and then the GM is
Okay.
usually the
Yeah.
like.
That's
Obvious-
optimal.
Obviously, some people are like some groups are different, but in general it's 4 or 5. And I really wish Baldur's Gate was 5 people.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
'cause
it could
the
do with being one.
Starter set has 5 character sheets, and then of course the DM's
Because
guide. Although the 5 character sheets, there's 2 fighters, which I don't fully understand, but
it's so you could have either. It's so if somebody wants to play a fighter but doesn't want to play like the minutia of the fighter, they can play a champion, which is easier. Or the, I don't know. It could be a ranged fighter and a melee fighter, which is your difference.
the only difference I
Which is
know off
probably
the
what it
top of my
starts out as.
head is one is a noble born fighter and one is a folk hero fighter, which are both role play aspects rather than
Yeah, those are backgrounds.
because they're both level 1, so they don't have any
True. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That maybe it's one is primarily ranged based. I guess. I know like at level 1 you could be anything. You could be either one, but I don't know. Might be just based on equipment.
Give me just a second. Perks of having a Bluetooth headset. I've just got up and walked away from my computer. I think I've got.
By magic, a warden appears.
Don't you dare, mini packs. That's a blank. Why have I just? I've just got a load of blank sheets.
Do you not have warden sounds in your sound list? That's
No, I do not.
not.
If I want my
sporting
warden
up.
sounds, I go to Elcon. Folk hero fighter, noble fighter. There are my 2. Great axe, javelin, great sword, longbow.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are
it's-
differences.
Yeah, but they're not like hugely different.
Fighting style defense, fighting style archery.
Yeah, there you go. There's your difference.
Yeah. I didn't realise fighters got fighting style at level 1. Thought it got it at
Yep.
level 3.
Nope.
That's difference between your fighting styles and your archetypes.
Paladin gets it at level 2. Ranger gets it at level 2.
Is it? Are you Aragorn or are you Legolas?
Legolas.
Yeah, and then obviously like the stats are different, but yeah, I've got so many. I really need to actually now that I think about it, I've got blank character sheets here. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow after stream, I think I might do that. I've been wanting to build an artificer for a while.
I've played one. They're super fun.
I haven't.
I tried to play one. My DM
Yeah.
played it for me.
Yeah.
When the artificer was, I believed, in Unearthed Arcana, we had one in the party I was playing in. Robin Box, who occasionally appears in chat, played as an artificer, and it was interesting.
Busted?
He was.
It was also mechanical.
Yeah, no, at the time it was quite
very
powerful. He was an alchemist artificer.
Yeah, yeah, they really nerfed artificer or alchemist artificer very badly. Like sure they needed to make it they needed to lower its power level a little, but I think they lowered the power level way too far for the alchemist specifically.
Yeah, well, this is the Unearthed Arcana version, so obviously very powerful version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. I enjoyed it. I think the reason he'd gone for alchemist is because the background was going with like family suffered from lycanthropy, or however you pronounce that word, and was trying to create a cure.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Why am I? Oh, there it is. It was invisible. So it was quite a cool backstory. But my favourite part about it was the fact that he was a gnome, and I was a dragonborn barbarian at the tall end of dragonborns, and very strong. And our DM ruled that I was strong enough to just one hand pick up the gnome. Can you see where this is going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Whenever we encountered a large group of enemies, the gnome got tossed into the center of them, slinging potions. And just other, like, just basically just appeared in the middle of them and started blowing them up with explosive potions. And also a mechanical dragon. The DM was a bit over generous in two areas. One, giving the alchemist a young green dragon as a mechanical pet. And two, thinking it was a good idea to let the barbarian carry a shield. Now, technically speaking, I was allowed a shield because that's part of the barbarian starter gear, but
Yeah.
my AC was 21 with the shields.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means you're giving up a two-handed weapon, so
Yeah.
okay.
But that was the other thing. They let me choose what so when I got a two-handed weapon and a magic two-handed weapon, I was told I had to ditch something because I was basically I had too much gear to be to be able to not ignore. I had too much gear to be able to ignore the encumbrance rules because until that point we'd been ignoring encumbrance.
Yeah.
Because we just played it as I was the pack mule because I was the strongest. The
Sure.
assumption being I just dumped our bags when I needed to fight. But I had 2 throwing axes. I can't remember if I had a longsword or a hammer. I had a sword or a hammer, one of the two. A shield. And I carried javelins.
Yeah. That's
Alongside all my other gear. Like
and
my other standard survival
and I
gear.
assume your strength was like 16 plus. Because that's the thing about
as
like
a barbarian, better
yeah.
be.
Well, that's why I said it's a good assumption. The thing about carrying capacity in 5th edition is that it's very generous. Because it's like it's 10 times your strength score.
So
Is how much weight you can carry.
at 9th level,
Yeah.
my strength score was 14.
Why was your strength score so low?
Because I predominantly used my dexterity to use my weapon.
But you can't get your barbarian rage extra points of damage don't work if you're not using strength.
Okay, that's actually a good point. Why is my dexterity 16, but I don't actually know what's going on there. I'm just looking at that, and that's a good point. I'm just looking at it now. That's why it's 14. That's why it's 14 because I get +2 on strength-based attacks, so it gets bumped up to effectively a 16 score anyway. So in fairness, I could have put the 16 in it and then had what was effectively an 18.
Except
but
for your to hit is terrible.
no, because you gain advantage on strength checks. An attack roll made with strength was ruled as a strength check.
Oh well, that's his ruling. That's not how the rules work.
No. Raw is this is something that I learned very early on when playing D. Raw goes out the window immediately. The only rules that matter are what the DM says are the rules.
Oh, that's true.
Raw is irrelevant, which
Yeah,
I didn't know straight away. But it does cause for moments like this.
But
because
when
you're absolutely
talking
right.
a common framework, you have to start at the rules.
No, I know. It's it does lead to confusion at moments like this. I was trying to figure out why, because I haven't played in so long. I was trying to figure out why my stats are keyed the way they were. But yeah, when I got a great sword, I had to ditch something. I chose to ditch the axes and the javelins. So I must have had a hammer because I took on a greatsword. But I kept my hammer and my shield, and I would just drop them and draw my sword when I wanted a two-handed weapon. But I often didn't use the sword because the sword was also lawful evil. and I was chaotic good. So using the sword too much required me to start making mental checks, intelligence and wisdom, to avoid the influence of the sword.
Yeah, that happens.
As a barbarian, now granted, my wisdom wasn't half bad, but my intelligence was 8.
Yeah.
My wisdom wasn't half bad, but that was mostly because I was I had points in survival and things as an outlander. So right, I have reached 11 o'clock my time. My ads keep trying to run, so I should probably,
Yep.
rather than just hiding up here chatting to you guys, I should probably turn off my headboxes. Say thank you everyone for coming along. It has been fun. It hasn't been as long as normal, and it has been a different game, but I've enjoyed it. Thank you everyone for keeping me company in voice chat and in Twitch chat.
It was lovely.
Make sure you join the Finite in Discord if you're not already there for stream alerts for myself and Elcorn and Minipacks, who are both in voice chat with me. Elcorn was live earlier today working on Don't Tell Me, Windmill, and Weasley's house. I missed the Weasley's house, unfortunately. I got roped into removing a sofa.
It's in Skullport.
You know what? Something's just occurred to me. Take that with me.
Let's see. Looking for raid targets.
Yeah, if you could look for raid targets, I think I know who I'm going to raid. But...
I say Griffin, of course.
Yeah.
Bruno Danouet is doing some building.
Not to raid Bruno. Nothing wrong. Nothing against Bruno. Just
we just don't talk about Bruno.
Blackclad was streaming. I don't know what he's streaming.
Blackclad is playing The Wandering Village.
No
idea.
I've heard
Pig
of the
is playing
Village.
Kerbal Space Program, and is a birthday stream apparently.
Who is that? Sorry, whose birthday stream?
Dan Bear Pig. I play
don't
with
know
him
the
sometimes
name.
on. Yeah, I play with him sometimes on community nights.
Okay. I'm leaning towards Blackclad because Wandering Village is a game I'm familiar with.
Oh, okay. Let's see, Mr. Badger Seth is.
Yeah, I noticed he'd gone live. He went live about 8:30, so I'm hesitant because he might be wrapping up soon. I don't know how long he's planning on going for.
He's been up for 2.5 hours, give or take.
Yeah. So I'll probably not Mr. Badger Seth, but if he's getting back into streaming, I don't know if he is or not, then
okay,
I might raid him more in the future.
Blackclad says Wandering Village, but it looks very much like Minecraft.
Hold on a second. I will take a look.
It probably hasn't updated stream title.
I'd say it's probably a stream title issue.
Yeah. I know what Wandering Village looks like.
Definitely Minecraft.
Yeah, that's Minecraft.
Is that Minecraft? Someone want to tell him he needs to update his stream title.
There's an ally on screen.
I was like, wait, is Wandering Village like a mod or something?
No, it's a game.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you for catching that though, because I wouldn't want to send people towards a game that someone's not actually playing.
Yeah. But like I said, Minecraft. Hey.
Yeah, so it's not like it's nothing.
Minecraft.
I have never seen that Easter egg, but I don't know if that's because I've just missed it, or if it's never actually happened to me.
I'm assuming it used to be more common than it is now, because I feel like I used to see it like occasionally, and it's been a long time since I've seen it. But I know they keep adding new ones, so they get rarer and rarer as time goes on.
Oh, do the Easter eggs get rarer as they add more?
Well, I don't know how they've got it set up. I wouldn't be surprised if they get rarer the more they add, because they add them just about every update. They add more.
Hold on, are you referring to the splash text or?
Well, there's the splash text, but the mince raft thing I'm sure used to come up more often. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't.
I've just happened to have seen it a few times, but I've seen it for a long time. But I feel like I used to see it occasionally.
I couldn't say. I'll continue doing my outro as I make my way back to Deepwater. Make sure you check out 100 555 on YouTube as well for VODs of streams. for the time being, the Subnautica VODs are going to be on hold. I am exporting them there, but then I need to actually put them together, which will probably involve downloading them off YouTube, because
What?
they're all in pieces, as is this VOD for that matter. Annoyingly,
Oh, because of the screen burp or the
yeah,
stream burp. Blah, blah.
yeah. Sorry if people are getting slight rubber banding issues. I'm flying across from the ancient
I'm
city to
standing
deep
still,
water.
waiting for your next thing, and although that's pretty much it for your outro, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it for my outro because we
Except
don't do
for
Twitter here.
that.
Yes, that's the raid message. I haven't figured out who I'm raiding yet. Where's Skullport? Is that the place underneath?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find the little coral platform.
The
Open
little
door.
coral platform.
In the bay. There's
That.
a pink coral platform,
Hold up.
like underwater. There you go. Just past it, you'll see a little like opening in the seafloor.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta go past it though.
We'll pass the opening.
Yeah, there.
There's
that
stream delay.
Yeah, because I'm watching you on stream.
Okay. Because I haven't actually seen this yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go all the way. Oh, there you go. There it is.
Nice
I've
start.
I've still got more work to do. So.
Yeah, this is not a very rickety looking build just yet.
Yeah, not yet.
But yeah, I haven't had a chance to see this yet because I got roped into helping remove a sofa. So. But yes,
Gotcha.
thank you everyone for coming. This is really annoying because I used to have a nice button next to me that there we go, I found the button. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You have less viewers, so I'm probably going to go over to you. I'm going to send everyone to Blackclad, who is not playing the Wandering Village, despite the fact that it says the Wandering Village.
Just
They are,
got
in fact,
scared
playing
by a
Minecraft.
frog.
A frog?
Yeah, it was. I just saw something crawling above me, and it was a frog.
Okay, sure, why not?
There's a link in.
Yep, there's a link in chat if you don't get pulled along in the raid, because Twitch is still a bit twitchy. Raid message has, of course, appeared. Hashtag Hunter Raid Howling at the Moon with hype emotes of your choice. If you are a subscriber, don't forget that you have access to some wonderful wolf-themed emotes. Thank you, Minipacks, for designing those. Yeah, I'm going to send you over to Blackclad. I will not be around for Elcon stream tomorrow because I have Addy round, but I should be around with my stream on Monday, provided nothing supernatural happens. Until then, I think it's goodbye from everyone here. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.